Hey yo, it's me, Zeke410, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, after the video, make sure to like, dislike, it's all good. But if you want to keep in touch and see future WWE Champions content, make sure to subscribe and smash that bell button, turn on those notifications. I did a video literally a couple hours earlier on in the day, and I said in that video, it was part 1 out of 2 of episode 3 for To Pull or Not to Pull for Farooq, the nation leader. Now, you're seeing these guys right here, Lex Luger, Slick Rick, Mr. Perfect, and you're probably like thrown off. But the reason why I have them here is to showcase the guy that is coming up. I called it. Ron Simmons, Farooq is in Champions. They legit dropped him today. I dropped the video earlier on Thursday, like Thursday morning. It's still Thursday now. It's about to be midnight, and they dropped him. I legit got on and went to the megas and saw him. I was like, what? I called it. They might have dropped him a day earlier, but thank you, champions, for proving that I was right. That is beast mode. He is OP. Again, I did a video the other earlier on, and I legit gave my thoughts about it. And when it comes to his moveset, this is how I feel. You're going to run the finisher, the Dominator, to destroy 2 rows. You're going to run the 2 reds. You're going to run the first red that's already in his moveset. That's going to allow you to put some random purples down on the board, meaning that Daniel Bryan is going to be an important trainer for him. On the other side, you got the second red, which is going to allow you to choose 2 purple gems to turn into trap gems. Now, if your opponent breaks those gems, then they are going to be dealt damage, and they are going to be forced to skip a turn, returning it back to you, Farooq, who is going to be able to get your gems again to get your moves off. And then if you break the gem, it's going to deal damage, and you get to choose 2 purple gems to turn into column break gems, and that is very OP for the finisher. And literally, you could, with this, being able to use his finisher to choose 2 rows to break, that means you can literally keep feeding your moves by picking columns that have purple and red, and you can keep on cycling this, especially if you have Xavier Woods or Sting on him. So now that I'm talking about MP trainers, when it comes to him, I feel that his best MP trainer is going to be Sting. Attitude Era Striker Sting for the red MP for the 2 red moves. But if you want to, you can run the finisher and a Steel MP purple move with Xavier Woods, and he would still be efficient. But I just feel his most destructive, most OP moveset for Farooq is going to be his finisher alongside the 2 reds. So just keep that in mind. So trainer-wise, for gems, trap gems, you're going to want Jinder Mahal, or you're going to decide to go with the purple with Daniel Bryan. And MP is either going to be Sting, definitely mandatory, Woods also mandatory, and Bray if you want to run the black for stealing MP as well. But the banner is also very solid alongside him. And also, before I move on, his trainer ability is the column break gem trainer. So he's going to help a guy like Iron Sheik become efficient and become a viable champion. Not going to make him a god tier champion, but it's going to make him a more solid champion to use in future legend feuds if you don't have anybody else. Next up is the people that are in the unfeatured side of it, the other 3 stars. And I called it. I said it was either going to be tricksters because he's a trickster, or it was going to be WCW guys and WWE guys because Ron Simmons was a member of both. And these guys are also the featured guys. What makes these guys important is these are variations of members of the 4 horsemen for the bottom bonus. So for the bottom bonus, they're going to be getting minus 50 damage, and they're also going to be getting plus 3 turns for their submission moves. So that's something great to keep in mind. And the only other member that's missing right now is AA Arn Anderson and the trickster version of Ric Flair, Nature Boy. But this is a mega superstar pull that you pull for. Whether you have $5, $10, 20, 50, 100, you go in because there's just too much good stuff in here. You got an OP, destructive, heavy hitting damage guy in Farooq, who's going to be getting the plus 100 health points boost alongside a plus 40 damage boost. He is going to be monstrous. And then you got guys for the Four Horsemen and Lex Luger, God tier, the best powerhouse right now. Slick Rick, another God tier showboat, and Mr. Perfect, one of the best players in the game, one of the best units in the game, one of the highest, if not the highest, damaging finisher in the entire game. OP. This banner is OP. This is literally better than I feel this banner is better than the Hacksaw Jim Duggan banner that had Luger, Vader, and Perfect. This is a solid match. You got 4 classes that you can cover in this pool: Trickster, Powerhouse, Showboat, and Technician. And on top of that, a guy like Big Cass, a good 2-turner, he's also featured in this banner. What I'm going to say about this banner is quite frank. I say to pull on it. You need to pull on this. I feel you should. You would have a good chance. But if not, hold out and wait, because if you don't have the proper trainers for Farooq, then there's no point in pulling on the banner. If you don't have Sting, if you don't have Woods, if you don't have Mahal, if you don't have Bryan, then wait until Player's Choice, wait until another coin event, and maybe they'll have a 2-star or 1-star variant for him and go from there. But for this feud, due to the requirement, due to how OP he's going to be, you're basically going to be being able to legit run him and just clear through everybody, no matter what. So when it comes down to this banner, you got Farooq, probably one of the most heavy hitting tricksters. You got Luger, you got Perfect and Slick Rick. I say pull on this banner. Definitely pull. But if you don't have the right trainers, if you don't have the right setup in your roster, then pass on, wait until Player's Choice or a coin event. But that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed part 2 of the pull or not to pull for Farooq, the Nation Leader. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you disliked it, it's all good. It's all love. And make sure to leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions on the matter. And best of luck, best wishes, good feuding in this upcoming weekend. I'm yours truly. Best of luck to you for the $20 gift card giveaway for iTunes or Google Play. Yours truly, Zeke 410, Crowned Era, Family First, Royalty Always. Peace.